Hey y'all, what's going on? Okay. Ooh, I miss y'all. I miss y'all, but y'all bear with much love. It has been a trying time. I'm gonna just tell you that. And I need to scoot my damn camera over just to her, y'all. Cause I'm used to the mother being alright. There y'all go. That's where y'all sit right there, okay? Anywho, let's talk about the Love and Hip Hop Hoes Atlanta. And Lord, if another one of y'all write me and email me about what I think, ooh, about that after show, listen. In all actuality, I think what I really think, not even just kind of going into that, is that at least, you know, Funky Dineva deserved the right to give his rebuttal or whatever. It was like, you know, she went into what she went into and said all she said, but Funky Dineva didn't get the option to, you know what I mean, like really get in there. You know, it was like before you knew it and she was still talking even after he was gone or whatever. I'm not even going to go into whether it was a read or not a read or whatever. My whole point is this, is at least try to keep it, you know, I guess fair and even or whatever. But, you know, I felt like Dineva should have been able to say something back to what she was saying because, you know, just to, you know, to reply, everybody deserves the right to say something back. That's the way I feel about it. With that said, Funky Dineva is a part of the YouTube community. So, you know, I felt some kind of way on that within itself. You know what I mean? Because, you know, he's a part of our YouTube community as far as vloggers and all of that. And that could be done, you know what I mean, to any of us. Although they would have had to cut my mic, you know. And I'm not saying that within the question that was asked, that Dineva asked, really, some people feel like the question was shady. Listen, that's all in. 1 minute people want to ride with Dineva and be like, you know, oh, I live for Dineva and what Dineva says, this and that. No, that is all in what he does. You get what I mean? Like, he asks the questions, he throws shade and this and that and other. And that's not to say she couldn't throw shade back. What I didn't like was the fact that he, to me, didn't get the opportunity to hit her back with some shade. You get what I mean? It was like, to me, it seemed like they kind of cut him off. I did hear him say that's the best English you spoke in a long time or whatever. But I just felt some kind of way about it because we are the YouTube community. And whether they feel like there's value in what we say or not. But I know that I have a lot of loves. And that fly has been in here, y'all. And this, woof. Okay? Y'all don't do bugs. I don't. And you know, when it gets to be spring and summertime, honey, the doors are, no. No, honey. No, bitch. We're going to do battle. Y'all know I had to do battle with that other one. Oh, bitch, I'm going to get you. Funky ass bitch. You going slow, too, because it's cool in here. I'm going to get you, bitch. Anyway, I know what I was saying was, I know for a fact that I have a lot of loves and, you know, in the comments that will say I don't even watch the shit. I come and I look at your reviews, Bonnie Blues, Forest Rocks, Justin J, Dineva, and of course the Scorpion Show. And so many others, Squeak, and what is it, Sayshawn, Bradley, and then my boo that has the little plush little doggy that he puts on him and all that. There's so many that, you know, that talks about the show. You know, Ashley, all of us, you know what I mean, that, you know, take value in what we do or whatever. So I think that we deserve respect as far as that is concerned. But with that being said, I do feel like this, you know, and Jocelyn was like, oh, I was ready for him, this and that and other. But here's the thing, you was ready to some prior to stuff. I don't know if you all have had words or whatever before. I don't know. But I just felt like at least hear the question out. Now, was she feeling some kind of way because he was like, well, we waiting on some music. Hey, Michelle and did this and that and other and yada, yada, yada. you know, however, whatever, honey, she was totally prepared. And it was like, Dineva, you know, it just felt like to me that they didn't really give Dineva a chance to reply back. But maybe they thought, well, honey, if you know, if we do let Dineva get back, it's just gonna be a screaming battle or whatever. It's just gonna get nasty or whatever. You know, I don't know, but still and yet I still say, you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. And, you know, if you can sit and point and prim and do all of that on either side of this scenario, at least be woman, you know what I'm saying, woman enough to accept what that person has to say back. You know what I mean? At least allow him to have some type of rebuttal. I'm not taking either side, but one thing I am going to do is stand strong with my YouTube community, and it is what it is, you know. And like I said, it's value in what we do. Now, some of y'all have wrote me a whole big old synopsis on Much Love. How would it been if it would have been you that cut my mic? I'm just be real. I'm just going to be real. Like, you know, and y'all know that in the beginning, it was like I was here with Hustling, but then I began to like Hustling, but honey, has she pulled that one? I don't care how many stands or whatever she have to come to my Instagram or anything like that, because looking at his Instagram and just the way things are going and people arguing on Twitter, which is really stupid. It would have made no difference. Bitch, if you can sit up there and do that, then bitch, surely you know I can do that shit back. You get what I mean? Like, they just would have cut my shit off. You know, but I just feel like they didn't give Dineva a chance to reply, is what I'm saying. Now, some of y'all gonna be like, well, he's supposed to get in where he fit in and this and that and other, but they was on TV or whatever. And, you know, I'm sure he was told it was certain things he couldn't say. I'm sure he wanted to call her all kind of motherfucking bitches and this and that and other and all of that, but it's just certain things that couldn't be said. And I just felt like, you know, at least give him the chance to have a rebuttal out to reply back. So that's where I'm at with it. As far as had it have been me, it would have been, they would have cut my shit. Cause what the fuck ever, I started my motherfucking channel at home on this motherfucking camera. You know what I mean? Like, I will go back, and when the shit cut off, bitch, I'm back to talking in this motherfucking camera, this motherfucking computer or whatever. I'm still gonna do me. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, I can't say shit. I got to let this bitch talk to me because this is on TV. Hell no, they'd have had to wear that motherfucking beat button out, okay? That's what it would have been. No God. No, you know, but I still, like I said, I stand with my community. You know what I mean? And Dineva may not know I exist, who I am or whatever. That don't even, you know what I'm saying, even matter. He's a part of this community, and that's that. You know, so with that said, I feel like Hustling was just feeling her pussy, honey. And I really am sick of Hustling calling people to help when she's to help her motherfucking self. You get what I'm saying? Follow me on what I'm saying. That's not to say I don't like her, but bitch, how you gonna call somebody else to help, bitch? Bitch, you working with somebody else. You on this motherfucker, you know, jumping through hoops like a circus poodle for another bitch to get coin, because ain't nobody getting coin like, you know what I'm saying, Mona, VH1 and this and that and other. So who's the hell? You know, like, I can't with that. With that whole looking down and this and that and other. No, baby, we're not gonna do that. You know, I cannot do. You know, so anywho, moving forward, I wanted to say that. Oh, and y'all, for that little video clip, I brought this lipstick in here with me. It was Bombshell. It's Bombshell. Y'all already know it's by Dasha. It's Bombshell, honey. And it did look like a pigment, and it does. This lip I got on, it's wearing off now. This one is Purple Rain. It's Purple Rain, but it's wearing off. I have, of course, another lovely purple, but y'all know I ride for Dasha lipsticks. It is what it is. And if you haven't checked them out, if you have, then you know what I'm talking about. It's just, that's it. Anywho, y'all, why the fuck? I've been looking at my lip like, it looked like I'd had a motherfucking stroke, but that's where they took that eye tooth out, and like my lips, I don't know, but I'm going to move forward. I ain't going to even focus on it, but that shit's irritating me. Anywho, now we can get into the shit 9-10 minutes in. But I wanted to say that as far as the show, the rest of the shit that I wanted to even say about it was, I don't quite get. I watched the whole thing with the waist trainers and shit. What the fuck was that? Like, is that, I mean, I know what a waist trainer is, of course, but was it to say, wear your waist trainer on the outside of your clothes? I ain't never knocking a bitch for that hustle. Bitch, do what you do. But it wasn't nothing fabulous to me. And then I was kind of like, shit, I done seen Dime look better than that girl. When they put that waist trainer on you, excuse me. Oh, Lord, am I getting a sore throat? When they put that waist trainer on you, girl, and it like made your ass do something different, girl, you know you don't need that like you said. But honey, they tried you when you was walking away, honey. That ass was humping and dumping and dumping and dump. That motherfucker was lopsided. I was like, what the fuck? Then she walked out there like she was nervous, and I know that she's used to, y'all, that fly. Oh. I know she's used to being on, you know, walking out and you know, performing in front of people. So I just didn't get it. And oh, girl was like, I want you to be a part of the show. And then what was the whole conversation, you know, on the other one where they was talking about what went on at Hosling's party? And y'all know I be everywhere, so just go with me. That whole conversation is like, Dime, I understand what you're saying about Mimi, but still, and yes, she was there to, you know, root you on. And she did make a rookie-ass mistake, but she is that. With that said, bitch, I still have to say it. When you was in there telling her, girl, when I had my time, honey, I had to go off, and I had to do. No, bitch, you didn't. No, you did not. You could have let that bitch go off by her motherfucking self and be like, you know, I'm going to sit over here because, honey, I need what this man got to give. And surely, bitch, you know how to get shit out of a man. Come on, boo. However you lay that shit out. And in your session, what session, bitch? A conversation session? It wasn't no session. Please stop acting like that. But you got what the fuck you got, and it is what it is. Now, what else do I want to go into? Y'all, Mama D and that whole conversation, I'm telling y'all, the whole shit, and did y'all see how staged that shit was? Like, what? The mother of the guy, she looked like she was forcing a tear at a point. And I'm like, do she think she got to do this because she ain't used to being on TV? And it was just, I don't know, it was just too much. At the end of the day, she's going to be with him. Girl, when y'all was on the couch and shit, talking about he sucking toes, this and that, another bitch, I was like, I don't need to know that about you, bitch. I don't. And he's kind of like, we need to take our time and pull back just a little bit and, you know, take it slow and try to resolve our issues. Girl, roll with that. Why you in a hurry? What's your point? She just seemed like she's in a hurry. 1 minute, you don't want to be with him. The next minute, now you're trying to rush to the motherfucking altar. Now, granted, yes, like I said, you should have checked your daughter. Girl, you could have vented what you had to say, but it was the way you said it. But then we don't know for sure what he done. You know what I mean? She could be coming from, you know, a whole lot of hurt, a whole bunch of shit we don't know that he did or whatever. But there's a way to do everything. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been a big ass to do if he would have looked at her and said that, however, what I said some shit back to her, then Scrappy would have been trying to take his paws out and his hooves and shit. And it just would have been a mess. Well, girl, it's a way to have a conversation. You know, I just wasn't for that. Moving on along. Because I haven't talked about the bitch, Ashy. I believe that's what Rashida called her, Ashy. Ashy, girl, you was in there dancing with them dancers, girl. And Kurt, what the fuck tour? How you taking this bitch on the tour and it ain't no name to put on there? What the fuck name are you putting on there? They don't know this bitch. Are you selling mystery tickets like, bitch, buy this ticket, whoever's here, you know, you lucky to see whoever's here or whatever. What the fuck? And this girl, you are one disrespectful little bitch. And I have no tolerance for your ass, bitch. I have none. The only thing that you said that I was kind of okay with was when she was talking about, what'd she say? That's, you shouldn't have lied to your wife and this and that and other, and you got this big apartment in Buckhead and this and that and other, and yada yada yada, and that's the only thing. Then after that, she went to talking about her age, when her last song was out, and this and that and other. Bitch, when is your song out? I don't get it. Like, I don't know who this hoe is, girl. You was sitting in the car with them glasses on like you was, I don't know, bitch, Sierra or some motherfucking baddie, Rihanna or some shit like that. Bitch, you nobody. You a jingle bitch. You bitch singing jingles. That shit that come on, that's going on while they doing a motherfucking restaurant commercial. Like, bitch, don't do it. Please don't try it, because, bitch, I ain't buying it. I'm telling you, bitch, I don't see it. And I don't understand, Kirk, how you could take that bitch to your motherfucking house and drive that bitch up. And then, ho, you sat out there and talked all that motherfucking lip and shit, and you grown and this and that and other. Bitch, let the motherfucking window up. And y'all, my loves, a couple of folks on Twitter last night said that that was Rashida's mama driving the car. Now, I hope that that wasn't her driving that car. Now, I don't know. Y'all leave that shit below. I'm going to have to go back and look, but that was what a couple of people said. But I'm just trying to understand. Rashida, girl, you showed a lot of restraints, honey, because I'd have been out of them hills. And, bitch, the whole thing with the grass and you just throwing shade from the door. Have you fucked her? I'm just asking. Have you fucked Kirk's old ass? It's okay for men to be older, but bitch, when women get older, it's like, honey, she's just tainted. She's just garbage because she's older. Bitch, please. And if you have fucked Kirk, you ain't got shit in him. He's going to always go back to Rashida, which I don't know why Rashida keeps putting up with this shit. It has to be some motherfucking boundaries. And I feel like the motherfucking tour would have been over, bitch, and then who would you have been singing for? But he's like, I'm trying to get money to do this and that and other. If you want to get money, honey, get rid of that motherfucking apartment. But with that said, Rashida done figured out how she gonna get money. And like she said, if you think about leaving with her, it's okay, then you a motherfucking fool. Rashida done went and got his shit. She's selling this shit from when she was on top. With her being a boss, the shit that she didn't work for or whatever. However, yes, they are together or whatever. But bitch, how dare you? As an employee. Like she said, bitch, you could learn a little something from her, but you a little bitch that ain't gonna learn nothing, bitch. Because your motherfucking mouth gonna be running too much, bitch. You can't see your motherfucking nose or hand in front of your motherfucking face, bitch, because you think you too much. But, bitch, you'll never make it. But let's move forward. Bitch, when I heard them playing your song in between, right before the commercials, bitch, I'm cutting that shit off. I'm not trying to hear it free, bitch. They can't let me hear that shit free and all that shit you was doing. And girl, ooh, somebody get this little girl somewhere. Get her somewhere, get her a lollipop and sit her in the corner. Because I can't take her. Anywho, Rashida's going to get rid of his shit. Rashida's mother comes over and she's like, oh, I'm ready for this. And Rashida's like, I'm selling motorcycles, shoes. She's selling everything. Then Erica comes in and she's kind of like, well, I know Kirk done some things. Maybe this is a bit much or whatever. And I'm kind of like, have y'all noticed that this season it's like really no Erica play in it at all for real? It's just a little bit with Scrappy and the child support and her being seen and talking about Carly Red shit. But here's my whole thing. Y'all want to be mad. Rashida, you jump fool with Carly Red like she was the one that was trying to start a thing with you. No, girl. If Erica didn't get back with her, whatever, Carly's like, bitch, I don't know how much longer I got on this motherfucking platform, bitch. I'm going to get my coin. Now, bitch, you can sit back. And y'all that fly thought it was going to get on me. Y'all see me like jump. You can sit back, honey, and do that and wait on child support, bitch. But a bitch like me can't do it. I got to get out here and get it. And I thought it was awful disrespectful how y'all went in there and knocked that other lady, knocked the stuff over when she's in a business and a partnership with somebody else. Like, that shit wasn't cool. You know, like, whatever you feel about Carly and this and that and other, but Rashida, really, are you really mad at Carly for the right reason? Like, Erica's the one that was supposed to go in with her. Like, I can't. You know, but anywho. So, Erica's there. She gonna sit back, get front row, whatever. That was one of the more boring parts on the damn shit. And it's not that I don't like Erica, y'all, because y'all know I live for Erica. And when she comes on, she comes on. Like for the reunions and stuff, she brings it. But it's just this season, it's like they ready to get rid of her or something. I don't know what's going on. Y'all leave that shit below. But it looks like some different shit going on. Then let's move over to, can somebody please tell me, girl done invited Mimi and Nico and in this whole shit. I was glad to see Arian come back. She brought her lady friend with her and all of that. But it was just so, it was so staged. And meanwhile, Nico and this shade bitch is sitting over there talking about, I hope her friends, well, what difference do it make, girl? You keep talking about what they think about who started this shit. You keep trying to rationalize to yourself and make it okay by saying, well, I guess I can get over it if I think that Mimi made him do it. Mimi ain't made him do a motherfucking thing, and I don't believe in him, bitch. I'm going to be real with you. I think you and him, all three, y'all got together and cooked that shit up. At least you and Nico. I don't know. Like, bitch, I'm not buying it. How's a bitch who is in an open relationship with your husband, bitch, gonna be frowning? Okay, he made a motherfucking movie, bitch. A fuck is a fuck. Are you saying we can be open, you can fuck every motherfucker, but if a camera come on, bitch, we done? I'm just trying to understand. But then on the flip side, Mimi, I have to say this. Girl, even when y'all cross paths and all of that, why are you shading this woman so bad? You was the one fucking her husband. Like, bitch, did you want her to be like, oh, bitch, don't worry? No, girl, I know you didn't think that. And actually, even though she ain't my get down, the bitch did conduct herself, pretty well. Because, bitch, I couldn't have been next to you or him. First of all, period. So it's like, what is all this about? About Nico? What have y'all looked? The fuck? I can't. This muscular ass bottom, y'all could have that shit. I'm not here for it at all. I don't know what the draw is, but a bitch like what a bitch like, to each his motherfucking own. But I do feel like, Mimi, you kind of got it 2 shades of wrong if you think you gonna be the one throwing shade at her when, bitch, you was fucking her husband. And then on the flip side to the shade, bitch, girl, your husband fucked her and agreed to get on camera and wanted to take the movie. However you try to rationalize that shit, that motherfucker had an equal part in that shit, whoever leaked the tape. They'd agreed together to do that shit, so get somewhere. Bitch, how you feel about the books and shit? This motherfucker's trying to be into her forever. Anywho. What else? Let me see. What else do I want to talk about? It wasn't that it was that great. It was just bits and pieces of shit. I'm trying to think, y'all. Brittany Baker Hawkins. There was that. Oh, am I forgetting something, y'all? I do have a lot on my mind, honey. Much love and just stress to the hill. Oh, y'all, I don't know. Shit, I'm just over the shit. What the fuck ever. We're going to see what happens next week when her and Mimi have this little hand tussle or whatever they going to try to do or whatever. But let me ask this. Because I want to go back to this to watch what the after party. I'm trying to understand, and like, Miss Dime, she was like, dang, she had something, didn't invite me, but I'm listening to the way Hasleen was replying back, like, there's no friendship there, girl. She ain't trying to click up and this and that and other. But have y'all noticed, as confrontational as she is, Hasleen, why haven't she checked this bitch for some of the little shit that she said? It seems to me like they keeping them apart. Is it just me, or are they waiting on the shit? But then Hasleen was like, I can say shit, it's just I know when to say it right. I know when to give it up. So I guess we got to see how this shit's going on. But I don't know. At first I was like, well, she's going to bring a little something, but I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know. I still like her, but I don't see it, and I don't know what's going on. Is this leading up to them bumping heads or whatever? Because that seems to me like that's the truth. storyline. And let me also mention this. However a person feels about Hustling, I was glad to see that when Stevie went to New York or wherever he went to court, that you was there when he pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Riding with him, ride or die with him or whatever. And it was good to see that she done that. However, well, no, not even however, because on the after party, she was like, Tig was asking her, you know, are you supporting him by doing that? And she was like, he's older than me. He's a grown man. I feel that. But then on the other side, people be like, if you know he's going to be tempted, try to help him, you know, not be tempted. Like smoke out in the car, don't smoke in the house or whatever, you know. And y'all, did I hear me Hustling say that she was ready to have a baby? But I thought back that they said Hustling was pregnant, but that was probably just a rumor. I don't know. Y'all correct me on that. What else, y'all? That's it. That's it. I really didn't have a whole lot more to say about it. I do want to come back in here and talk. Have y'all been watching Atlanta Cut or some shit like that? I guess y'all think Much Love wasn't going to see that messy ass bullshit. Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about that shit. Just let me know if y'all looking at that shit, because I have seen every episode that's been on, and it's just kind of like everybody's shading Miss $50 weave, you know. And then the whole break-in and shit, yes, honey, there was some shit that was done in-house, baby. There was some in-house shit, and bitch, you done let the wrong motherfucker go. But we're going to talk about it, y'all. I just wanted to kind of come in and talk about that briefly. Y'all forgive me if this was not the video that y'all was looking for, but this is what I had to give today. And again, I have to say thank y'all for being patient and understanding, you know, that this is a hard time right now. And, you know, he's my focus, you know. And so I will be in here trying to get back to myself and all of that. And y'all, I know y'all waiting. And y'all want to know how that motherfucking pastor act. He act a motherfucking fool. That son of a bitch. I don't have nothing better to say about him than that. I got a good 5-minute video on me where I just want to wear his motherfucking ass out. He's a sorry son of a bitch. And I said it. And I meant it. And I don't believe he's a man of motherfucking God. But y'all stay tuned to be looking for that video. Anywho, y'all, I'm out of here. Much love.